Did you know? Bowser Jr. is one of the most beloved characters in the Mario series. First introduced in Super Mario Sunshine, Bowser Jr. is the heir to the Koopa throne and a true son of Princess Peach. Growing up, Bowser Jr.'s life was full of hardship and loss. As a small child, he worked in the coal mines of rural Japan, clawing at coals with his bare hands because his family couldn't afford him a pickaxe. The miners would often use Bowser Jr. in place of a coal mine canary, evacuating the premises whenever he fell unconscious. Eventually, Jr. was fired from his job in the mines, as his frequent loss of consciousness was more often due to fatigue than it was to the deadly fumes. He was forced to live off the streets of Tokyo, sucking discarded gum off the shoes of passers-by for nourishment. Jr. soon came down with leprosy, forcing him to amputate both his legs using only his bare teeth. He can now only move using his primitive bowl-shaped clown copter, as he cannot afford a wheelchair. Bowser Jr. has always been one of the most popular characters in Smash. He is the only remaining character in the roster that has been in every installment since the original Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64. Bowser Jr. is also one of the most used characters in the competitive scene, along with Charizard and Jigglypuff. Speaking of which, I'm sorry, but I've got some beef to pick with Smash Bros. And I just can't keep it in anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love Smash Bros, but there are way too many Pokemon characters in the game. We already have Bowser Jr., there's no need to include his evolved form in the game as well. And why did they include Palutena? She's the most boring gym leader in the series. I don't even remember which gym she leads, and I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I even have a Pokemon tattoo. It says, "Music signals the portal. Beware of the hidden being that resides in your home." I don't really remember what it means. I don't even remember getting it. But my point remains that they should have included Knuckles as an alternate costume for Sonic instead of putting in that stupid Bleach Sonic. Give me a break. Bowser Jr.'s distinctly high-pitched voice is one of his most defining features. His voice was provided by Kiriko Takemura, who also voiced one of Nintendo's most popular characters, Toad.
Toad is a very complex character. His history of alcohol abuse paired with the brutal murder of his parents has left him a shell of his former self. This mushroom growth in his skull causes him constant pain. I tried to incorporate these character traits into his voice. I chose to represent his grief with a kind of "Wahoo!" which I really think communicates his personal story.